Jesus. Fuck. I know you're sharpening your teeth for the president. Fucking beasts.
Now, Jack! No!
Welcome to the ultimate countdown of the top 25 AA games on Steam Deck. If you're anything like us, you're always on the lookout for the next great gaming experience. And let's be real, the Steam Deck is the perfect way to take your gaming on the go. But with so many amazing games out there, it can be hard to know where to start. That's why we've done the heavy lifting for you. We've explored the vast library of Steam Deck games and narrowed it down to the top 25 AA titles that you won't want to miss. So, what are you waiting for? Let's jump in and explore the top 25 AA games on Steam Deck. Trust us, your inner gamer will thank you.
You're still that same child I knew. Helpless. Like the night I killed your father.
Sifu. Let's start with Sifu. This 2022 beat-em-up game by Slow Clap immerses players in the vibrant streets of China. You step into the shoes of a martial artist seeking revenge for their father's death. What sets Sifu apart is its unique aging mechanic. Every time the protagonist dies, they're resurrected by a mystical talisman, but they age significantly. With age, your character's attacks become more powerful, but their health dwindles. If they age too much and die, it's game over, forcing you to restart the level from the beginning. The game boasts intense third-person combat, inspired by Bak Mei Kung Fu, featuring over 150 unique attacks. Players can chain basic attacks, break enemy guards, parry blows, and even use the environment to their advantage. The protagonist can heal and unlock skills at shrines or practice at the Kung Fu school between levels. With each run, players gather information and open secret areas through a detective board, enriching the gameplay experience. The precise controls of the Steam Deck are perfect for Sifu's intricate Kung Fu fighting style, allowing players to perform over 150 unique attacks with ease. The game's aging mechanic, where each death ages your character and alters your abilities, adds a unique strategic element that's particularly engaging in short, intense gaming sessions. Visually, Sifu's stunning environments and smooth animations are optimized for the Steam Deck's screen, ensuring a high-quality visual experience without compromising performance. Dead Cells. Dead Cells, developed by Motion Twin, drops you into a diseased island as an amorphous creature known as the Prisoner. Your mission: fight through procedurally generated levels teeming with mutated monsters to ultimately take down the island's king. With every death, you lose all your hard-earned weapons and upgrades, making each run fresh and challenging. The game combines the exploration and progression elements of Metroidvania with the brutal difficulty and permadeath mechanics of roguelikes. As you hack and slash your way through enemies using a variety of weapons like swords, bows, and traps, you'll collect cells from defeated foes. These cells can be spent on permanent upgrades between levels, provided you survive long enough to reach a safe spot. The combat is tight and responsive, drawing comparisons to the challenging yet rewarding gameplay of Dark Souls. Procedurally generated levels ensure each run feels unique, with randomized enemy placements and hidden secrets to discover. You can easily pick up the game for a quick session and pause whenever needed thanks to the Steam Deck's Quick Suspend feature. The portability of the Steam Deck also means you can dive into the island's ever-changing dungeons and work on your strategies anywhere, anytime.
Felicity, I'm coming!
Evil West. In Evil West, you step into the rugged boots of Jesse Rentier, a no-nonsense vampire hunter in a wild, supernatural-infested American frontier. The game, developed by Flying Wild Hog, is a third-person shooter where you're equipped with an arsenal of badass weapons like a six-shot revolver, a lever-action rifle, and even a flamethrower. Jesse also has a tricked-out gauntlet that stores electrical energy, letting you unleash powerful melee attacks and execute enemies in style. The combat is a blast with options to stun and stagger foes before finishing them off. You can even use the environment to your advantage, like kicking enemies into spike traps or blowing up explosive barrels. The game features intense boss battles, unique enemy attack patterns, and a level-up system that lets you unlock new skills and abilities as you progress. Plus, you can team up with a buddy for some co-op vampire slaying action, dodging vampire attacks, executing special moves, and using Jesse's electrified gauntlet is smooth and responsive on the deck's controls. The game's episodic level structure and frequent save points are ideal for portable play, letting you jump in for a quick session or tackle a full mission on the go.
Hello, Jack. We need you again.
Ghost Runner 2. Ghost Runner 2, developed by One More Level, picks up where the original left off, throwing you back into the frenetic cyberpunk world as Jack, our favorite agile ninja. This time, you're venturing beyond Dharma Tower to take down a menacing AI cult. The gameplay retains its high-octane first-person parkour elements, letting you dash, jump, wall run, and slide through dangerous environments. New additions like the grappling hook and sensory boost, slow-mo ability make navigating and slicing through enemies even more thrilling. Jack's swordplay is sharp and deadly, but now you have a stamina meter to manage your dashes and deflects, adding a layer of strategy. The game's one-hit kill mechanics keep the stakes high, and new special abilities like throwing electrified shurikens keep the combat fresh. Plus, you'll get to ride a motorcycle in some levels, blending vehicular combat with the high-speed action. The levels are more open-ended, allowing you to plan your attack routes and explore different strategies. Ghost Runner 2 is a fantastic fit for the Steam Deck, taking full advantage of the device's capabilities. The handheld's precise controls make Jack's rapid movements and combat feel incredibly smooth and responsive, crucial for a game where every split-second decision counts. The Steam Deck's powerful hardware ensures that the game's stunning cyberpunk visuals and fluid animations run without a hitch, even during the most intense action sequences, where quick reflexes and timing are everything. Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, crafted by Team Cherry, is a captivating 2D Metroidvania adventure that plunges you into the eerie yet beautiful world of Hallownest. You play as the Knight, a small but mighty insectoid warrior exploring a fallen kingdom ravaged by a supernatural plague. The gameplay is all about exploration and combat as you traverse interconnected subterranean areas filled with quirky characters and fearsome bosses. As you progress, you'll unlock new abilities like double jumps, dashes, and powerful spells that let you delve deeper into the kingdom's mysteries. Combat is skill-based and requires precise timing with your nail, a sword-like weapon, and spells. When you die, you lose your collected currency, Geo, and must battle your shade to recover it, adding a thrilling risk-reward element. The game's stunning hand-drawn art and atmospheric soundtrack truly shine on the Steam Deck's screen, immersing you in Hallownest's haunting beauty whether you're at home or on the go.
It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
Hello?
Soma? Developed by Frictional Games, you get into the chilling depths of an underwater research facility called Pathos 2. Playing as Simon Jarrett, you wake up in this eerie, abandoned facility after what was supposed to be a routine brain scan. The game's narrative-driven experience unfolds as you explore the submerged halls, discovering clues and encountering strange machinery that eerily mimic human consciousness. The gameplay focuses on stealth and puzzle solving rather than combat, adding to the tension as you sneak past horrifying creatures and piece together the tragic story of Pathos 2. The facility's dark corridors and the ocean's oppressive weight above create a gripping atmosphere that keeps you on edge. Unique to Soma is the de-emphasis on inventory management, allowing you to immerse yourself fully in the story without the distraction of micromanaging supplies. The addition of a safe mode lets you experience the narrative without the threat of being killed by monsters, perfect for those who want to soak in the story and atmosphere. Additionally, the Steam Deck's performance ensures that Soma runs smoothly, maintaining the tension and horror without technical hiccups. Still Wakes the Deep. In Still Wakes the Deep, you play as Cameron Kaz McCleary, a Glaswegian electrician stuck on a deteriorating oil rig in the stormy North Sea during the 1970s. The game, developed by the Chinese Room, combines survival horror with an intense atmospheric narrative. After a catastrophic event, you must navigate the crumbling Beira D platform, solving environmental puzzles and evading terrifying creatures. The game's first-person perspective immerses you in Kaz's plight, with the rig evolving and becoming more treacherous as you progress. You won't find any combat here. Instead, you'll rely on stealth, hiding behind objects, climbing ladders, and using a trusty flashlight to illuminate dark, eerie spaces. Quick-time events keep you on your toes, ensuring that Kaz doesn't plummet to his doom. The rig itself feels alive, its dangers compounded by the harsh weather and the relentless pursuit of monsters. The game's atmospheric tension and story come to life on the handheld screen, allowing you to experience the oil rig's claustrophobic corridors and relentless storms anywhere.
We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
Nier Automata. Nier Automata is a wild ride through a post-apocalyptic world where you play as androids battling alien-created machines. Set in 1945 AD, you start off as 2B, a combat android, and team up with 9S, a scanner android, and later A2, a rogue prototype. The story requires multiple playthroughs, each unveiling more layers of the narrative. You'll be hacking, slashing, and even flying mechs in action-packed combat, blending role-playing elements with dynamic hack-and-slash mechanics. The game's open world is filled with quests, shops, and a variety of enemies to defeat. You can use light and heavy attacks, evade blows, and even hack enemies for some serious damage. Your handy-pod robot helps with ranged attacks, and you can switch between different weapon types, like swords and spears, for some cool combos. The game also throws in different gameplay genres like shoot-'em-ups and text adventures to keep things fresh. Plus, there are 26 different endings to discover. The Steam Deck's controls make navigating the open world and executing those slick combat moves feel intuitive and responsive. You can easily jump into a quick mission or two or get lost in the story during a longer session.
I won't ask again. Where is your son?
A Plague Tale: Innocence. Next up, we have A Plague Tale: Innocence, where you step into the shoes of Amicia de Rune, a young noblewoman in 14th century France, tasked with protecting her younger brother Hugo amid the chaos of the 100 Years' War and the devastating Black Plague. As they flee from the ruthless French Inquisition and hordes of plague-ridden rats, you'll have to rely on stealth, wits, and limited resources. Amicia uses a sling to break chains, distract or stun guards, and even kill unprotected enemies with a well-placed headshot. The game's survival puzzles challenge you to navigate through rat-infested areas by using fire and crafting special ammunition like sulfur stones and stink bombs. Hugo, despite his illness, can help with tasks Amicia can't handle alone, but he must be kept calm to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Later, you'll even get to control Hugo, who can sneak through small spaces and control the rat swarms. The controls are smooth and responsive, perfect for the precise movements and quick reactions needed to solve puzzles and evade enemies. Little Nightmares. In Little Nightmares, you play as Six, a tiny girl in a bright yellow raincoat navigating the creepy and twisted world of the Maw. This gigantic underwater iron vessel is filled with monstrous beings that are just dying to catch you. Armed with only a lighter, you'll have to sneak, climb, and solve puzzles to make your escape. The game's 2.5D platformer style means you'll be running, jumping, and hiding through beautifully eerie environments. There's no combat, so you'll need to use your wits and stealth to avoid the grotesque creatures that want to gobble you up. Occasionally, you'll get tools to even the odds a bit, but it's mostly about staying out of sight and outsmarting your enemies. As you guide Six through the maw, you'll encounter various horrors from the long-armed janitor to the grotesque twin chefs, and even a shadowy lady in a kimono. The game's atmosphere is top-notch, with each area offering unique challenges and puzzles. You'll also come across gnomes, skittish little creatures that you can hug for a bit of comfort in this dark and twisted place. Whether you're new to the series or revisiting Six's harrowing journey, this is a must-play for fans of atmospheric horror and clever puzzles. Kena Bridge of Spirits. In Kena Bridge of Spirits, you step into the shoes of Kena, a young and skilled spirit guide on a mission to help lost souls transition from the physical world to the spirit realm. This enchanting action-adventure game takes you through a beautiful yet haunting world, where you'll use Kena's magical staff for light, heavy, and charged attacks against enemies. Her pulse ability acts as a shield and is essential for solving environmental puzzles. As you explore, you'll collect adorable spirit companions called the Rot, who aid you in combat and help solve puzzles. These little guys can move objects, distract enemies, and even infuse Kena's weapons with extra power. The game is set in a lush, vibrant world inspired by Eastern landscapes like Japan and Bali. As Kena, you'll navigate through various challenges, fight corrupted spirits, and uncover the story behind the mysterious decay affecting the land. With the help of the Rot, you'll restore balance and free the spirits trapped by their past traumas. Combat is fluid and engaging, with Kena's staff transforming into a bow for ranged attacks and her pulse ability providing both defense and utility in puzzle solving. The Rot companions are a delightful feature, and customizing their little hats adds a fun, personal touch to your journey. Plus, the Steam Deck's performance ensures smooth gameplay so you can fully enjoy Kena's captivating story and breathtaking world. Whether you're at home or on the go, Kena Bridge of Spirits on the Steam Deck offers a magical, immersive experience that's hard to put down.
There's no time to waste. My Dolotai Guardians have tracked the enemy's ship.
You're not even gonna lend me your spear?
I shall not influence the trial.
Outcast: A New Beginning. In Outcast: A New Beginning, you're thrust into the bizarre and wonderfully campy world of Adelpha playing Cutter Slade. Imagine if Avatar had the budget and feel of Stargate SG-1, with a jetpack and a hero who never takes anything seriously. Cutter's memory is wiped, so everything on this alien planet is as new to him as it is to you. Your mission: help the Two-Fingered Talons and their mystical Yods fend off high-tech invaders while navigating through a world filled with crazy sci-fi jargon and lots of fetch quests. The game is packed with weapon modifiers that turn your pistol and rifle into wildly overpowered tools of destruction, and movement abilities that let you bounce around like you're in Just Cause. Moving around Adelpha is a blast with your jetpack, which gets progressively better as you upgrade it. Eventually, you'll be chaining boosts, glides, and dashes without touching the ground. And just when you think it can't get any cooler, you get to ride a massive, flying, whale, elephant, squid thing that I like to call Squishy Appa. Combat is entertaining with a decent variety of robots and alien fauna to blast away. And the weapon customization system is super flexible, letting you create some truly bonkers combos. The game's tongue-in-cheek humor and goofy sci-fi elements are perfect for a portable adventure, keeping you entertained as you uncover the secrets of Adelpha. Whether you're blasting robots with your customized weapons or laughing at the Talon's quirky dialogue, Outcast: A New Beginning delivers a fun and engaging experience that's perfect for gaming on the go.
I tell you, it takes a lot of rage to stare across 8 realms of hell. Her guns were the drums of hell. Me?
Metal Hellsinger. Metal Hellsinger is the love child of a first-person shooter and a rhythm game set in a fiery, demonic world where you'll be blasting enemies to the beat of heavy metal. You play as the Unknown, a lost soul on a mission to reclaim her voice from the sinister Red Judge, ruler of Hell. As you navigate through 9 layers of hell, each ending in a boss fight, you'll encounter a variety of demons, all while a hardcore metal soundtrack pumps through your speakers. The gameplay revolves around timing your attacks, dashes, and reloads to the music's rhythm. The more you sync up with the beat, the higher your fury meter climbs, and the more intense the music gets, adding layers of instruments and vocals to amp up the action. Combat is fast and furious, drawing clear inspiration from games like Doom, with a mix of bullet hell chaos thrown in. You can double jump, dash in midair, and use a variety of weapons, each with unique rhythmic patterns. Completing challenge levels called Torments unlocks power-ups to make your rampage through hell even more devastating. The game's environmental cues like fire animations pulsing to the beat help you stay in sync and maximize your damage. The vibrant, hellish environments and pulsing rhythms look and sound amazing on the Steam Deck's screen and speakers, fully immersing you in the game's unique blend of music and mayhem. The game's bite-sized levels and rhythmic gameplay make it perfect for on-the-go gaming, offering a satisfying experience even in short bursts. Plus, with the Steam Deck's ability to seamlessly pause and resume, you can go back into the action right where you left off.
This is the story of a magical king.
Wait a minute. Did I mention the big explosion?
It Takes Two? In It Takes Two, you go into the quirky and heartfelt journey of Cody and May, a couple on the brink of divorce who find themselves magically transformed into their daughter's handmade dolls. The transformation occurs after their daughter, Rose, tearfully wishes for them to stay together. As dolls, they embark on an epic adventure through various parts of their home, guided by the eccentric Dr. Hakim, an anthropomorphic relationship therapy book determined to fix their broken bond. The game's story is a roller coaster of emotions, blending humor, heartache, and hope, as Cody and May rediscover their love and teamwork. It Takes Two is built for cooperative play, requiring 2 players to work together to overcome a plethora of creative and challenging puzzles. Each level introduces new mechanics tailored to the environment and storyline. For instance, Cody might gain the ability to rewind time while May can clone herself, forcing players to think and act collaboratively to progress. The game also spices things up with a variety of fun mini-games that add an extra layer of enjoyment and competition between players. The deck's portability allows you and a friend to embark on this emotional journey anywhere. Whether you're chilling at home or on the go, the split-screen feature is flawlessly integrated into the Steam Deck, making it easy to coordinate with your partner as you navigate through the beautifully crafted levels and intricate puzzles. The vibrant graphics and lively animations look fantastic on the Steam Deck screen, fully immersing you in the whimsical world of Cody and May.
Nightmare. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you spray?
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice plunges you into the harrowing journey of Senua, a picked warrior from Orkney, as she ventures into the depths of Helheim. Her mission? To rescue the soul of her dead lover Dillion from the clutches of the Norse goddess Hela. Set in a dark fantasy world brimming with Norse mythology and Celtic culture, the game masterfully intertwines psychological horror, puzzle solving, and intense melee combat. As Senua, you navigate through visually stunning yet terrifying environments, armed with her trusty sword and a unique ability called Focus that helps solve puzzles and alter perceptions of reality. The gameplay is a mix of exploration, solving intricate puzzles, and engaging in visceral combat against nightmarish foes, including towering bosses like the fire giant Surtur and the illusionist Valreven. The absence of a traditional HUD and reliance on audio cues from voices in Senua's head, known as the Furies, enhances the immersion, making every step of her journey feel intensely personal and deeply unsettling. The game's stunning graphics and atmospheric sound design shine on the Steam Deck's display and audio system, making every detail of Senua's world feel vivid and real. Playing on the Steam Deck allows you to experience the full impact of the story and Senua's struggles with mental illness, enhanced by the device's portability, so you can absorb the story at your own pace. The haptic feedback and precise controls of the Steam Deck add an extra layer of immersion, especially during combat and puzzle sequences, ensuring a smooth and responsive gameplay experience.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live.
Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden thrusts you into the supernatural world of ghost hunting in 1695. You play as Antea Duarte and Red Mac Wraith, lovers and banishers who venture into the haunted town of New Eden to lift a powerful curse. The plot thickens when Antea becomes a ghost herself, and the duo must navigate this eerie realm to banish evil spirits and possibly find a way to resurrect Antea. With a mix of conventional weaponry and spirit abilities, you'll tackle ghostly adversaries and face tough moral choices that shape the game's outcome. As you explore, you encounter various townsfolk and uncover dark secrets that test your decision-making skills. The game's action-packed combat requires you to balance Red's physical attacks with Antea's supernatural powers. Each choice you make influences the story, leading to multiple possible endings based on your actions and the fates of the characters you meet. First, its atmospheric setting and rich narrative draw you into a world teeming with supernatural intrigue and historical depth. The Steam Deck's portability means you can immerse yourself in the hauntingly beautiful landscapes and gripping story wherever you are, be it on the go or snuggled up at home. The dual gameplay mechanics, balancing Red's combat skills with Antea's ghostly abilities, add a layer of strategy that keeps the gameplay fresh and engaging. Plus, the various moral choices and branching endings ensure that no two playthroughs are the same, providing a high replay value that's perfect for handheld gaming. My time at Sandrock. Sandrock is where optimism blooms in the heart of a desert plagued by challenges. In My Time at Sandrock, you step into a charming, Wild West setting as a newcomer tasked with revitalizing a struggling town. As a sequel to My Time at Portia, this game invites you to build, craft, and create relationships to breathe life back into Sandrock. The plot kicks off with your arrival and quickly unfolds into three main storylines: defending against mutant lizards called Geeglers, reversing desertification, and tracking down the mysterious bandit, Logan. Every street in Sandrock has a story to tell, and it's your job to help the town grow and thrive. In terms of gameplay, Sandrock hits all the cozy notes. You'll gather resources, construct essential items, and complete quests to improve the town. Early on, expect a satisfying grind as you collect materials from scrap piles and old ruins. The game balances resource management with a rich crafting system, allowing you to upgrade your workshop and take on more complex projects. Combat is simple yet engaging, with a mix of melee and ranged weapons to keep things interesting. And let's not forget the plethora of mini-games, from sand fishing to stargazing, which add variety and fun to your daily routine. What really sets Sandrock apart is its depth of content. With an extensive roster of characters to befriend and a plethora of activities to engage in, there's always something new to discover. Whether you're managing your workshop, participating in town events, or exploring dungeons, the variety keeps the gameplay fresh and exciting. Stray. In Stray, you play as an adventurous cat navigating the eerie and abandoned streets of a walled city. Your mission? To find a way back to the surface with the help of your trusty drone companion, B12. The city, now overrun by robots and hostile creatures like the Zerks and Sentinels, presents a series of challenges and puzzles. You'll leap across platforms, climb obstacles, and interact with the environment in charmingly cat-like ways. Think knocking over paint cans and operating vending machines. B12 helps out by translating robot languages, storing items, and hacking tech to solve puzzles. As you explore, you'll uncover memories of B-12's past, piecing together the story of a human scientist's consciousness trapped in the drone. The journey is a mix of platforming, puzzle solving, and stealthy evasion of enemies, making for a unique and immersive experience. The compact pick-up-and-play nature of Stray suits the Steam Deck's portability, allowing you to go into quick, satisfying sessions of platforming and exploration whenever you have a spare moment. Stray stands out as a top AA game on the Steam Deck, not just for its engaging gameplay and stunning visuals, but also for its heartfelt story and innovative mechanics.
Yet danger and ruthless enemies lash out from where they hide.
Asterigos Curse of the Stars. In Asterigos Curse of the Stars, you dive into the shoes of Hilda, a young and determined warrior on a quest to find her missing father and tribespeople in the cursed city of Aphes. This fantasy world locked in a timeless state offers a rich narrative filled with mystery and danger. As you explore the city's labyrinthine streets, you'll encounter a host of enemies that require both skill and strategy to defeat. The game's combat system is a blend of hack-and-slash action with Souls-like elements, meaning you'll need to master timing and precision to prevail. Gameplay involves a mix of intense battles and exploration, with Hilda wielding a variety of weapons and abilities that you can upgrade as you progress. The game's world is beautifully designed, making each new area a visual treat. You'll solve puzzles, uncover hidden secrets, and engage in epic boss fights. Though some critics found the bosses a bit on the easy side, especially if you level up diligently. Despite this, the journey through Aphes remains engaging, with a story that unravels through dialogues and quests, though the inconsistent voice acting and lack of lip syncing can occasionally pull you out of the experience. The game's gorgeous graphics truly shine on the deck's screen, making the exploration of Aphes a visually immersive adventure wherever you go. The game's art style and aesthetics look fantastic on the deck, and the steady frame rates ensure smooth gameplay even during the most chaotic battles. While the game has some rough edges, like the occasional excessive dialogue and partial voice acting, its charm and engaging combat make it a delightful addition to your Steam Deck library. Axiom Verge. In this game, you play as Trace, a scientist who wakes up in a strange alien world after a lab accident. This world, called Sudra, is a mix of ancient ruins and high-tech machinery, and it's packed with secrets to uncover. As Trace, you embark on a journey filled with exploration, combat, and mind-bending puzzles, all while trying to piece together the mystery of how you got there and how to get back home. The gameplay is classic Metroidvania, drawing heavy inspiration from old-school titles like Metroid and Contra. You'll navigate through interconnected environments, discovering over 60 items and power-ups that enhance your abilities and open up new areas to explore. Your arsenal is vast, ranging from standard blasters to weapons that manipulate the environment, like the glitch gun that lets you distort enemies and scenery. The game also features epic boss battles and a plethora of hidden rooms and secrets that reward curious players. Axiom Verge is a perfect fit for the Steam Deck, delivering a nostalgic yet fresh experience that feels right at home on a portable device. The game's level designs and the constant discovery of new power-ups keep the gameplay loop engaging, and it's perfectly suited for those quick pick-up-and-play sessions the Steam Deck excels at. Valfaris. In Valfaris, you step into the boots of Therion, a badass warrior returning to his home planet Valfaris, only to find it's been overrun by demonic forces and chaos. With a heavy metal soundtrack blasting in the background, your mission is to cut through the hordes, uncover what went wrong, and maybe, just maybe, take down your dad in a classic family showdown. Gameplay-wise, Valfaris is a brutal 2D action platformer Therion is armed with a plasma pistol and a mighty sword, and you'll use these to carve through enemies in 8 directions. There's also a hefty gun and a shield at your disposal. The shield is a nifty tool that can block incoming fire and even send it back to your enemies if timed right. As you progress, you'll gather blood metal to upgrade your weapons, making them more lethal. Checkpoints, called resurrection idols, are a clever twist. They're used to save your progress and can be hoarded for health and energy boosts. It's all about managing your resources and timing your attacks to perfection. The game's heavy metal soundtrack, composed by former Celtic Frost guitarist Kurt Victor Bryant, sounds incredible through the decks, speakers, or headphones, adding to the immersive experience. The game's save system with resurrection idols is perfectly suited for the Steam Deck's pick-up-and-play nature, letting you make meaningful progress even in short gaming sessions. Trine 5, A Clockwork Conspiracy. In Trine 5, A Clockwork Conspiracy, our favorite trio, Amadeus the Wizard, Zoya the Thief, and Pontius the Knight, are back for another fantastical adventure. This time, they're up against a new mechanical menace threatening their world, and it's up to them to save the day once again. The game's plot weaves through 20 beautifully crafted levels, each filled with intricate puzzles and dastardly enemies. Gameplay-wise, Trine 5 sticks to the beloved 2.5D side-scrolling format. Each character brings their unique abilities to the table. Amadeus can now reverse gravity, Zoya has nifty ricochet arrows, and Pontius wields a throwing sword that creates new anchor points for traversal. These new abilities open up creative ways to solve puzzles and overcome obstacles. The game's focus on physics puzzles remains strong, with new elements like air, light, magnets, and electricity adding fresh twists to the challenges. Combat has been ramped up too, with more challenging encounters and multi-phase boss fights. Whether you're playing solo or diving into the game's local and online multiplayer modes, Trine 5 offers plenty of ways to experience its magical world. And for those who love co-op chaos, the 4-player cooperative mode allows for some truly epic team-ups. You can even tweak the difficulty settings for puzzles, combat, and resurrection to tailor the experience to your liking. Trine 5 on the Steam Deck is a match made in gaming heaven. The Steam Deck's portability and performance perfectly complement the game's stunning visuals and engaging gameplay. Imagine cozying up anywhere and diving into the enchanting world of Trine 5, solving puzzles and battling foes with your friends no matter where you are. One of the standout features on the Steam Deck is its ability to support local multiplayer. Trine 5's cooperative gameplay shines on this platform, allowing you to team up with friends on the go. Chorus. Step into the boots of Nera, a top-tier pilot with a dark history, and take control of Forsaken, her sentient starfighter. Together, they're on a mission to bring down the Circle, a menacing cult led by the enigmatic Great Prophet. The stakes are sky high, and the universe needs saving. No pressure. From a third-person perspective, you'll guide Forsaken through space, engaging in heart-pounding dogfights with a variety of weapons, including missile launchers, Gatling guns, and laser cannons. The game's open-world structure lets you roam freely, completing optional quests and discovering ancient temples. These temples aren't just for sightseeing. They hold puzzles that, once solved, grant Nara new ether powers like the Rite of the Hunt, which lets you warp right behind your foes for a surprise attack. Forsaken also has mod slots to tweak and enhance its combat performance, ensuring you can adapt your strategy to face any threat the Circle throws at you. Playing Chorus on the Steam Deck is like having an epic space opera right in the palm of your hand. The deck's robust hardware ensures smooth performance and stunning visuals, making every starry vista and explosive dogfight a feast for the eyes. The game's controls feel natural and responsive on the deck, which is crucial when you're maneuvering through intense space battles and tight corners. Katana Zero. In Katana Zero, you step into the stylish shoes of Subject Zero, a katana-wielding assassin with amnesia navigating through a neon-soaked dystopian metropolis. This neo-noir adventure has you slicing and dicing your way through enemies while unraveling the mysterious threads of your forgotten past. Subject Zero, under the guidance of a rather shady psychiatrist, takes on assassination contracts that get increasingly tangled with his own haunted memories. The gameplay is where Katana Zero truly shines. Imagine combining the precision of a hack and slash with the strategic foresight of a puzzle game, then sprinkle in some bullet time mechanics for good measure. You need to kill all enemies in a level without taking a single hit, utilizing Zero's ability to slow down to time and foresee enemy movements. Each level is a lethal dance where you can dodge, deflect bullets, and use environmental hazards to your advantage. The side-scrolling 2D platforming action is relentless, and each death, yours or theirs, happens in one hit, making every move crucial. Dialogue sequences between the action give you choices that shape Zero's interactions and reveal more about the storyline. It's fast-paced, brutal, and incredibly satisfying when you pull off the perfect run. Each level's quick but challenging nature makes it ideal for on-the-go sessions, whether you're commuting or just chilling on the couch. The save system is forgiving, allowing you to dive in and out without losing progress, which suits the handheld format beautifully. Blasphemous. And lastly, we have Blasphemous, where you take on the role of the penitent one, the last member of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. Armed with your trusty sword Mea Culpa, you embark on a brutal pilgrimage through the twisted land of Sevastodia. This isn't your average stroll in the park. Sevastodia is a nightmarish realm heavily influenced by Roman Catholic iconography, Spanish culture, and a hefty dose of dark fantasy. The gameplay is classic Metroidvania with a grim twist. You'll explore expansive, interconnected areas filled with deadly enemies, intricate platforming, and mind-bending puzzles. Combat is intense and strategic. You'll need to master the art of dodging, parrying, and timing your attacks to survive. Defeating enemies and bosses grants you Tears of Atonement, which you can use to upgrade your abilities and unlock new skills. Collectibles and upgrades are scattered throughout the world, rewarding thorough exploration. Checkpoints come in the form of altars, where you can save your progress, refill your health, and restore your bile flasks. But beware, resting at an altar also respawns all previously defeated enemies. And if you die, you'll leave behind a guilt fragment that hampers your abilities until you reclaim it. The game's story is rich with lore told through cryptic dialogues with NPCs and the grim, atmospheric environments you explore. Blasphemous is a match made in heaven, or perhaps hell, for the Steam Deck. Its dark, detailed art looks stunning on the deck's screen, and the haunting soundtrack is perfect for immersive, on-the-go gaming sessions. The controls are tight and responsive, making it easy to execute the precise movements and attacks needed to navigate Sevastodia's treacherous landscapes. The game's structure, with its challenging but rewarding exploration and combat, is perfect for playing in short bursts or long sessions. The Steam Deck's power ensures smooth performance even during the most intense boss battles. And there you have it, folks! The top 25 AA games on Steam Deck that are sure to take your gaming experience to the next level. We hope you've enjoyed this countdown as much as we have, and that you've discovered some new games to add to your library. Remember, the Steam Deck is all about freedom and flexibility, so why settle for anything less than the best? These 25 games offer an unbeatable combination of quality, gameplay, and portability, making them the perfect companions for your Steam Deck. So go ahead, pick a game, and start playing. Your Steam Deck is ready, and so are we. Happy gaming, and we'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down below letting us know your thoughts, and of course, subscribe to our channel for more awesome content like this. See you in the next one.